Hello and welcome back. So last time we had a go at building green science and we came up with this build where we had, let's run around to the other side where we can see it up the right way. Okay, run, try not to get run over. Here we are. Okay, so we had this build where we had a strip of cogs, then arm, belt, arm. And the idea was that this then built the things needed to keep the machines either side running. It's a great idea, except you can see all these red machines up here. Right. This is not a problem with the bots. If we go down and ask how many bots there are in this network, there are 600 and odd available out of 800 and something. So most bots are not doing work. So what's going on? Okay. So if we watch these machines, this arm machine keeps dipping into red, as does this belt machine, as does this, right? They keep stalling. Why do they keep stalling? Let's ask it. Okay, that's out of electric circuits. Out of circuits. Out of circuits. Now we have plenty of circuits. In fact, there are plenty of circuits. The problem is the single box with one arm pulling things out is just not keeping up. So we need 2 or 3 boxes feeding it. Now, if we max rate this, it requires 1,050 of each. Right, so that's 0.6 of an inserter of each. Obviously, 3 lots of 0.6 is bigger than 1. We needed 2 stack inserters to handle this. Okay, that's quite sad. So what can we do? Well, we do essentially what we did with the gears, which is to spread out the build to introduce a row gap here, move this machine 1 square to the right, and then move the whole of the rest of the build over 1 square to the right, add in an extra box. So this is what we're going to do. Now, the unfortunate thing is we now have boxes everywhere. So we're going to have to move the live build okay, so I am going to get ready to auto trash everything. So auto trash plates, circuits, and gears. Okay, here goes. So I want to blueprint this up to there. Yep. Actually, I want to blueprint this including those machines. There. Then I'm going to get rid of these boxes because I want to put these back in manually in a minute. There we go. And I'm going to get rid of these beacons because these are the beacons that are going to get moved. Okay, then I am going to deconstruct this and all hell is going to break loose. There we go. Let's just take out these extra bits and bats. Okay, I'm also not auto-trashing potions, so let's get rid of those. Okay, and now that's being deconstructed, I can put it back down 1 square over. Okay, and this is just going to take a little while the various requests get sorted out. We're at that point where things need to pick things up to put things down. Right, what else can I put in my trash slots to help? Don't need substations currently. There we are. Okay, we're still stuck. What else can I put in the trash slots? Don't need blue belt. Okay, that's better. That's got everything moving. Okay. It's funny how these orders get all jammed up. What else can I get rid of? Don't need those, don't need those. You can see each time I do that, a bunch of stuff gets dropped off. Am I trashing yellow belt? Yes, I am. That's good. All right, what else can I dump? Don't need those signals. As long as I have one free inventory slot, it seems to work. But I have to keep one slot free. Ah, I'm not trashing the yellow arms. That's what's doing it. Okay, what next? I can get rid of some rail. Yeah, that's working. And then in a minute I can look at putting down again the stuff that I picked up. Move this out of the way a bit. Okay, so you can see things going into my auto trash. We're managing to keep one slot open now. We're going to have to do this again on the other side in a minute, which is going to be entertaining. And it looks like... I'm wondering if some of these chests were not limited. Let's have a look. Okay, it's the requested chest which is causing the trouble. So look. This is the provider chest, so why is... Oh, because everything's been moved over one. And how many were in there? Do I really... Yeah, I have capped it. It's just, it's 400 because it's... Okay. Okay. Am I okay? Yeah, I am still okay. Can I make room with a second stack? Yeah, I can. The alternative would have been to drop some construction bots into the network and let them deal with it. But that would have ended up with construction bots all over the place. In a test world, obviously, you'd make use of the creative node magic, and that would deal with it for you. Okay, while this does things, let's have a look, see if we've got any further with our solar. Okay, so we are definitely further with solar. So we can probably put down some new stamps. Yep, So this goes here. This goes here. Get rid of that. Okay. This is the next bit. Okay, and then there's nothing much we can do here at the moment because things have not been landfilled. Can we fix that? Right, that should be enough to get another Roboport down. That fills in the bit that's within construction range. We can place this down, waiting for when the next Roboport is down. That's it. Okay. Seems like there's quite a lot of stuff here that needed water filling. Land filling, sorry. This is all land fillable within logistics range. There we are. Anything else we've missed? Yeah, that. All of this. Okay. If you're feeling dizzy, you're not the only one. Okay, and then this is just being filled in slowly. So that's probably enough extra jobs to give the bots for now. Okay, we should be starting to put things down again in a moment. We're still emptying boxes, but that will sort itself out soon. And hopefully when new chests are put down, it will preferentially take them from the storage rather than from the providers. Okay, can we help this out any? That's gone. Okay, then I can stand by the storage, which would help. And this site has stopped, but hasn't turned off. So let's have a look at the map. Okay. If we turn on electricity... So the site is on. So I wonder why it's not working currently. So that's got... we're requesting 200 greens. We should be requesting 2,000. Alright, so the builds are starting to go back down. Good. Okay, I'm not actually going to fix the requests here back to 2,000 until I've finished rearranging everything. Okay. I can't actually get in to manually grab the bots because they're under stuff. Right, let's try. Okay. They really do need a solution for bot charging. Okay, so what we need is 2 inputs and an output. Okay, the outputs are simple. So these just need to be limited. Okay, now the requests on the other hand, and I'm tempted, is there room to do, this is out of logistics range, unfortunately. Okay, so if I copy paste that into both of those and then cancel 2 of those. Okay. And then this one, cancel the green circuits. Let's allow it to go for a little bit. This is all right now. So we fixed it purely by fixing the number of stack inserters. There we go. Then we'll do the same for the plates. Sorry, for the belts. Right, one will do plates, the other will do gears. And then we should be fine. So that's now running at full speed, hopefully. Yep. Alright, so now what we need to do is take a blueprint of the whole of the top. This is going to be painful. A blueprint of the whole of the top. Give it a nice memorable icon. This is going to go down here. And to do that, I need to deconstruct the whole of that side of the build. Yep, the whole of this side of the build. And then immediately put the blueprint down on top. Okay. And I just have to hope now that all the orders rattle their way through. Okay. This is going a bit better than last time. I think we're okay. I think we're being trashed quick enough to keep things moving. It may seem a bit pedantic to come back and fix this, but if I hadn't made that change, this build would have only run at about 2/3 capacity, and we really would have noticed it later on. Okay, I still have some space. The bots seem to be prioritizing picking things up rather than putting things down, which is interesting of them. Okay. Still feels like they're just collecting. Okay, and it's got backed up. Right, definitely don't need that rail. Or that rail. Or that rail. Ah, I seem to be requesting 200 rail each time. So every time I get rid of it, I'm giving it back. Okay. We are still emptying boxes. So what I was going to do today is the red science build, which would have been the final science build. And that's a fairly straightforward one. That's plates in to turn into gears and copper plates in. And that's the whole build. So we're going to have to do that next time once this has been all shuffled around. Okay. You can possibly hear in the background my toddler complaining. Don't worry, it's nothing personal. He's just extremely tired. Okay, I think I saw a box go out. Maybe it was wishful thinking. Nope. If you haven't spotted already, I've started another series, Grind My Gears, where I am doing something completely ridiculous. I am playing expensive settings with the More Science mod and SpaceX on a water rail world. So whereas this playthrough has been largely about building big to build a mega base, that one is going to be about just surviving and getting through a tech tree I have never seen before. So I'll be building as big as I need to, but probably not heading towards mega base territory. Although, for all I know, More Science with SpaceX, you can't help it. I don't know. Right. How are we doing? We're still collecting plates. And the occasional cog, but mainly plates. That's pretty cool. I had a fiddle around with the graphics settings. That seems to have got me another 5 SPS. Don't know if you can see it. My FPS UPS at the moment is down to 40. Well, it's saying 35 at the moment because of all this construction bot stuff. But it hovers around sort of 50, which is not wonderful. I expect the majority of that is the bottleneck mod. There we are. We're putting things down now. I expect most of that is a bottleneck mod. I'm not turning that off yet because it's still catching errors like this, which otherwise I would have only spotted a lot later in the game. So once my builds are finished, once they're down, each individual build runs at full speed. So the performance tuning from then on isn't about optimizing builds. It's about getting the right number of builds and then seeing if there's issues with getting supply trains into areas. Okay, so how are we doing? We are doing pretty well, I think. Great. Right, we're still emptying out the remains of my inventory. I think there's just a couple of machines, a couple of chests, and then we are done. Okay, so this has requests, that's producing, that has requests. There are a couple of speed beacons left to put down, presumably by bots which are currently waiting to come in. Okay, those may be the remaining speed beacons. And that's it. So no more construction needed in this area. We have fixed this build. And the way to check if it has really been fixed is to go to these. They're currently requesting 200. They should be requesting 2,000. Just a small change. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, let's try again. Copy. Okay, and should it be 2,000? No, it should be 4,000. Okay. That's it. All right. Whoop. Yep, we're now requesting 4,000. The build is offline because we have hit whatever the production threshold is. All right, so we have 4,000 per wagon. Are all these numbers wrong? So we should set at 4. Okay, we should reset at 8 times that, which is 32. Okay, so I am hoping that we haven't misdone all these builds. Let's run along and check. No, that was my running suit. Oh, that's why the building took so long, because I was in the wrong suit. Okay. So, yeah, this is 64 and 8. Okay, 64 and 8. Unfortunately, I can't check this from space. Okay, so this should be... Okay, 4 and 64. Let's check this is also 4 and 64. Sorry, my memory is shocking. Okay, that's better. 4 and 64. Right, I am going to leave it here. We have fixed the green build. The next build to do is the red build, and that deserves an episode of its own, rather than us cramming it onto the end of this one. And I'm also aware that some of the episodes have been quite long, because I've tended to continue them until I have finished a job. Anyway, we've done a job, so I'm going to call it here. And we will come back next time to do Science Pack 1. Alright, thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and see you again soon.